welcome to Sunday Club in the Stable. I'm Paul, and this is Hannah.
Hi friends, missing you. I hope you're staying safe. And today we've been thinking about the story of Zaccheaus and how it helps us to think about what is right. In our story, people didn't want Zaccheaus to hear about Jesus. They didn't think it was a good idea. And that was because they thought that Zaccheaus, because he wasn't very good and fair at his job, that he did not have the right to hear about Jesus and who Jesus was. Jesus is so good at knowing what is right. And he knew that he was for everyone, whether you were good, bad, mischievous, or well behaved. And that's the same today. To help us to keep thinking about this story and this idea of standing up for what is right, we have got a little Zaccheaus in a tree craft for you to make. We're going to show you a video now of how to make a Zaccheaus in a tree. You might need to go on a little bit of an explore to find a good twig before you do this craft. So maybe you could do that on one of your walks. But for now, here is a video on how to make Zaccheaus in a tree. It's a really important lesson to learn about standing up for what is right, but it can be really hard to know what is right. And that's where Jesus steps in. He is amazing at helping us to understand what is right and what is good. And there's a Bible verse which Jesus demonstrated in every day of his life. And the Bible verse goes like this. It says that we should act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with God. I wonder if you've spotted that Bible verse in our videos at all.
But what does that mean?
It means that we should be fair, that we should look after those in need and be forgiving. And in our walk with God, we shouldn't necessarily always boast about ourselves and what we can do, but we should find ways of boasting about how amazing God is.
I think I'd like some thinking time, Hannah.
Okay, I think that's a really good idea, Paul. So, in our thinking time, we can think about what it means to stand up for what is right, whether that's at home, at school, or with our friends. Thank you for joining Paul and I today. as we've explored the story of Samuel and Zaccheaus. We hope you've enjoyed Sunday Club in the Stable. If you have, please give us a thumbs up in the bar below so we know that you've enjoyed it, and you can even subscribe so you can be updated whenever we post a new video. But for now, it's bye from us
Bye.
and a polar bear high five.